President Biden and former President Trump hit the campaign trail today, some 24 hours after last night's 90-minute debate, the first of two that the candidates will have. KCAU-9 Washington correspondent Jesse Tenur takes a look at reaction to last night's face-off.
Trump praised his own performance, and President Biden didn't shy away from his critics. A poor debate performance by President Joe Biden did not discourage supporters in North Carolina.
I know I'm not a young man. State the obvious.
Even President Biden himself seemed unhappy with his performance.
I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
That's why some of the president's biggest supporters in Congress, like South Carolina Congressman Jim Clyburn, are standing by him.
Stay the course. Chill out.
Mississippi Congressman Benny Thompson says one debate should not upend President Biden's entire campaign.
President Biden will make his case to the American people, and he'll be reelected.
We had a big victory against a man that really is looking to destroy our country.
But some of former President Donald Trump's biggest supporters in Congress, like Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, say President Biden's performance all but guarantees another Trump White House.
Congratulations to President Trump. Job well done. It was absolutely what we wanted to see.
House Speaker Mike Johnson took it a step further, saying Democrats should seriously consider invoking the 25th Amendment. It would remove President Biden and give Vice President Kamala Harris the duties of acting president.
We have a serious problem here because we have a president who, by all appearances, is not up to the task. And these are very dangerous times.
The vice president and a majority of the president's cabinet would have to vote to invoke the 25th Amendment, which has never happened. In Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.